Now I press the button. Oh, I talk. Hey guys, and welcome. No, I'm on this side. Hello guys, and welcome back to Game Time Decision here on the Max Wagers Network. I'm Timothy Earl, joined here with Nicholas Earl. No Lenny today. He's got the air conditioning people over, and they're gonna fix their AC because it is like 90 something degrees out in Vegas, and
so it's nice and cool there today.
Yeah, something like that. So he's not gonna be with us today, but we'll be fine. We'll work with it, and we'll try to make some money today. What do you think, Nick?
I guess.
All right, good. At least as long as you guess, then you're good to go. But we'll go ahead. I know one thing I want to talk about during this stream, and that is trade deadline talk. I know there's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about. I want to bring all that stuff up in just a minute. Before we do that, let's go ahead and pay some bills. Right below me, right here, is the BetMGM logo. They're the sponsors of this stream and Max Wagers Network. $1,000 of bet-free, of a risk-free bet up to $1,000 for new accounts. Make sure you guys check that out. More importantly, go ahead and check out the allsportsbets.com website. You can get a week pass, $49. Or if you're not getting me and Nick because, it hasn't really been that good lately, go ahead and check out the leaderboards. There's a bunch of good cappers on there. Go to the allsportsbets.com website. Get anybody over there. It helps out me and Nick when you do. So we'll see how that goes. We did hit our squad bet yesterday, Nick. Squad bet never in doubt with the Pittsburgh Pirates on the plus 1.5 run line. Totally no sweat, down 8-0, 8-2 going into the ninth. And then, there's a familiar face. Jeurys Familia giving up 5 runs in that ninth inning, helping us cover. And then, of course, he gets DFA'd right afterwards. So that's fantastic.
So who picks up Jeurys Familia?
I'm ready for the Mets to go, you know what? Let's give him another shot. No, let's not. But no, that was no sweat. Now, after going 3-10 to start off the month of July for squad bets, we've won 4 in a row. And we got another one for today. We'll give that one in about 15, 20 minutes-ish. So that should be interesting to see. We'll talk to you guys. We'll go ahead and say hi to everybody, and we'll see how everybody's doing. We'll talk some baseball.
A little bit of news here, Tim. With the Mets activating Tyler Naquin. They also recalled Sam Clay and Steven Nosek up to the Major League team, and they optioned David Peterson to AAA, and they DFA Travis Jankowski.
Yeah, we knew that one was happening. But hey, that's interesting. Yeah, David Peterson hasn't been looking good lately, so I understand that.
He was pretty good as a starter, except the only problem is with DeGrom back, they're not going to have a spot for him.
Exactly.
And I don't know where they're going to put McGill with that rotation.
Bullpen.
Maybe fifth.
Bullpen.
Yeah, depending on if they get a starter as well.
Yeah, I think he's a good. I think Taylor McGill would be a good bullpen piece. But this is not all about the Mets show. This is not all about the Mets. We'll go ahead and talk some other stuff too. But we'll go ahead and say hi to the chat. I did think that was interesting though. Thank you for bringing that up. But Hennedy's making fun of us because we started at 5:01. I'm sorry. Happy start to the weekend. He's calling me Mark Wahlberg because I shaved. That's fine. Hi, twins. Good morning. Good morning. Trade end day is coming. It is. And that's going to be on April the 3rd. So we got 5 days of trade deadline. And this is going to be a crazy 5 days. Okay. Ohtani for MVP.
Hear me out here. If your book allows it, here's the way to do this. Parlay Ohtani to win the MVP with Ohtani to win the Cy Young Award.
I'm going to say no.
I think he can be a Cy Young winner because I think as much as I love Shane McClanahan, he's going to drop off a little.
All right. Well, we'll bring up Ohtani in just a minute when it comes to trade talk, and then we'll kind of tie all that in real quick. What's up, Earl? Hit the like button like an adult. We appreciate that. Squad time. Yes, we'll give out the squad bet in a little bit. Pirates almost did come back and win. That would have been phenomenal to see. But unfortunately, that did not. That did not happen. That would have been fun. That would have been great because screw the Phillies because I don't like the Phillies. But that's not the point. Cy Young, Whip, and WAR. Yeah, the one problem I will say with Shohei Ohtani winning MVP or winning Cy Young is now the Angels have listed everybody up on their thing for trade, which makes sense. They're sellers, 100%, and that includes Ohtani. Now, I don't think Ohtani wins Cy Young or MVP if he goes to an NL team.
Absolutely not. No, he doesn't.
Because that's not
but
really.
If he goes to like the Yankees, then yeah, absolutely.
If he goes to the Yankees or say the White Sox or a AL contending team or the Astros, I think those. No, not even the Astros. I don't think the Astros would get him. But like if they goes to a AL team, sure. I've seen a lot of reports of Shohei to possibly go to either the opposite side of LA or go to Queens. So this could definitely be an interesting thing. If he does get traded to the NL, I would say lay off the MVP stuff because he can't win AL MVP if he's in the National League. And he would require a lot more votes and stuff in order to be able to do that. So I'm going to say no to the Ohtani MVP, and the only reason why is he could get traded. But one of the big things that we're seeing is a bunch of players on the trade blocks. I've been just going through the sports trending page. Ohtani's number 2 on there. JD Martinez is number 1 on the current trending page for trades. And obviously, he's been in conversations with the Mets. He's been in conversations with the Astros, I believe. There's a couple of spots that are looking at JD Martinez as well. This is a big bat. And the big thing is, it's the Red Sox are giving up. Are the Red Sox giving up? That's the big thing.
They should.
They should, but at the same time, after getting swept by the Blue Jays, they've now won 2 out of 3 against Cleveland. So now they're actually putting wins together against Cleveland. Granted, they're only 3.5 games back for the wild card. Do they trade? Granted, in the wild card.
How many teams are above them?
So you got Toronto in the first wild card spot, 2 games up on Tampa, which is in the third. Seattle's a half game up on Tampa. You got Cleveland, who's 2.5, Baltimore, who's 3, and Boston, who's 3.5, and White Sox are also 3.5.
Yeah, I would say with 3 teams above them before they would get into the actual wild card spot.
2 teams.
Yeah.
2 teams above them, 1 tied.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I would not.
I think the next couple of days is going to make a big difference when it comes to JD Martinez and trading with him. So that's a big name that's popped up. Let's see any other big names on the trending page. It looks like is that the same guy that I'm thinking of? No, that's Brandon Moreno. I was thinking. That's kind of the bigger news. We're still waiting on Soto. I think the 2 teams that are kind of in still with Soto are the Padres and the Cardinals. We'll see where he goes out of those 2. I'm not entirely sure yet if he even gets traded in general.
I think he gets traded in the offseason.
I think he'll get traded in the offseason. I don't think they have enough in order to do it, but we'll see how it goes. Just wanted to bring up a couple of those things in terms of what do you call it? Trade deadline talk. So cool. Ohtani can do it, and if it happens, it's good. It's good for baseball. He could, but he has to stay on the Angels in order to do it. And if, the real question is, can you win MVP when your team is garbage?
Yeah, I remember the last time that happened.
Trout.
Shohei Ohtani last year.
Good point. And
You hit the amount of home runs he hits and pitches below a 3 ERA? Absolutely.
Okay, that's fair. And under or over for WNBAs, I did not touch the totals for either NBAs. I went both big dogs today. I grabbed them plus the points, and I grabbed them on the money line. I believe it was 430 for the Liberty and 825 for the Fever. So both dogs today in the WNBA. WNBA was great last night. Yes, it was, 100%. Feel like I have seen you guys a couple of times today, but still, what's up? Yes, we were on. Obviously, I do ESB in the morning. I was on Higgs' show, and I was on. I was in the chat for Morning Wood, in the chat for Just Parlays, on Terry's show. Now I'm on here. This is my last show of the day, so I get to get off after this. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, busy day. We've been on here a bunch. Was pretty accurate with the tendencies. Yep. Angels destroyed me, and some game put total over and was under. I liked the under in that game along with Texas, and that's exactly what happened. All right, today, Richie P is saying the Pirates, yes. The Braves, no. Especially not on the run line. Royals, yes. Athletics, yes. Rangers, nah. I'm going to say I almost bet the Rangers.
No Rangers. I like the Angels tonight.
And then the Reds and the O's over 10.
That's a 10?
That's a 10 now? I don't know
about
that.
Yeah, it's in Cincinnati. That makes sense.
I like your Royals play. I think that one's one of my favorites. Let's see. Let's go hop on today's slate and just look what's going on. You get the Mets and the Marlins. Chris Bassett versus Sandy Alcantara. The Mets are slight 120-ish favorites with a total of 6.5. I'm on the over. We've seen Mets have seen Alcantara 3 times this year, and this will be the 4th time. And 2 out of the 3 games went over. And they've been one of the teams that can prove. They've proven that they can hit Alcantara, and I think this game could go over on accident. Because Chris Bassett, is good for probably 1 or 2 runs. Mets will get a couple. This going could easily be a 5-2 game and go over the total. I like the over between these 2 teams. I could even see a 3-3 game at one point and it go over. So this is just a spot that I think this one accidentally goes over.
That's fair.
I know you're on the Mets for this one.
Yeah, I took the Mets. I think that they're still the better overall team. And if you like Miami, take them in the first 5. Also, one thing I want to look at for this game is if the Mets are able to get Alcantara out of that game in a reasonably quick. I know in the first inning, Brendan Nimmo loves to drive up pitch counts and stuff like that. The Mets are a very good team at driving pitch counts up and getting pitchers out quick like that. If they can get him out after 6 innings and they have to go to that Miami bullpen, who is depleted because yesterday they're expected to have Castano go 4 or 5 innings, and he didn't finish an inning after getting hit in the head. So that all of a sudden on a dime flipped to a bullpen game, and that is a depleted Marlins bullpen right now. So I think that this is a spot where if you like the Marlins, only isolated to the first 5. If you like the Mets, take advantage of a depleted Marlins bullpen for the full game.
Yeah, just quickly looking to see what the Miami Marlins used yesterday. Castano went 2/3 of an inning. Then they brought in Brigham, which went 2 2/3. Bleer, who went 1 inning. Oscar, who went 1 2/3. Bass, who went an inning. Pop, who went an inning. And Scott, who closed out the game 1 inning. So they did use 6 pitchers yesterday from the bullpen. Yeah, if the Mets were able to get him out of the game early, which even if they get him out in 6 innings, you still get 3 innings of that bullpen. So, because the Mets do get to bat 9 times, which is another reason why I like the over. If this was in Citi Field, I don't know if I would have went over after it. But in Miami with the Mets guaranteed 9 at bats, yeah, I like it. I went over in that game, so that one works. Aguilar's hitting the ball well. That's fine. I wouldn't mind runs on either side. And you like Miami along with everybody and their mother today because everybody loves Sandy Alcantara. I haven't seen one person on the Mets today. I've just been seeing everybody on Miami besides you, Nick. I've seen everybody on Miami. So
Yeah, I want to hear the ticket numbers for this one. This one's kind of interesting right here.
Let's hear it.
We're gonna look at the Mets side from this one because there's 46% of the tickets on the Mets, but 74% of the cash. So 54% of the tickets are on the Marlins, but only 26% of the cash. The bigger bets have come in on the Mets here, and the books are just taking all the Marlins money and saying keep it coming, because the line's continuing to go down. So I think the Mets are definitely the play in this game.
I agree. At this point, what's the current line on this Mets game? 116. I can get 116. So that's
it's 120 on my book now.
You're going big. You want to go Mets run line. That's plus 151. I do not hate it.
I will not talk you off of that.
I will not talk you off of the Mets run line today. All right, Nick. You get I'll let you talk about two games because the Yankees are minus 405 and the Blue Jays are minus 360. So go ahead.
Royals first 5, Royals full game. Tigers first 5, Tigers full game. No team should be minus 300 in baseball. Do I need I say more? I've done this for the last couple of weeks, and I am 4-9-2 up 0.8 units doing it. So this is just a spot. We're also looking at Toronto here. No Springer in the lineup, no Bichette in the lineup, so a little bit of a watered down Toronto lineup tonight, even though I know it's the Tigers. This is a spot here where I do like the Tigers to probably. I'm hoping to win like maybe a 3-2 type of game where the Jays bullpen blows it at the end. And then with Kansas City, I think that this is a spot where fading Garrett Cole is a minus 400 favorite is a pretty smart idea. I believe Garrett Cole, the last 2 seasons at Yankee Stadium, is 12-12. And if you've backed him every single time, you're down 15 units. So a little bit of that as well. So give me the Royals first 5 full game. Give me the Tigers first 5 full game. I'm going to back both massive underdogs here because I made a promise a couple weeks ago that I will bet the underdog in every single minus 300 favorite game for the rest of the season. And I'll probably continue that into next year as well. And I'm determining whether or not I'm going to do it for hockey as well. Anytime a team is a minus 300, I'm looking to bet against them. So give me the Tigers and give me the Royals.
There you go. Here's Richie with his Yerfies. Mets to score in the top of the first and the Yerfie. Yes. I will take both of those. I like that today. I like that. Marlins are in a funk.
Yeah, I think they haven't won 2 in a row in a very long time.
They finally scored something yesterday. They scored 7 runs. And then previous to that, 3, 2. They scored 6 against Pittsburgh, 0. Scored 8 against Pittsburgh, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, this team's in a funk.
Since June 6th, the Marlins have only won back-to-back games once, and that was July 13th and 14th against the Pirates.
Yeah, that's not really anything.
They won their last game.
There you go. Let's go. Nick, Royals, and Tigers. I round robin Royals, Tigers, Fever, and Liberty. 2s through 4s, $1 each. And if they all 4 hit, because the Royals I got at 3 something. What did I get them at? Hold on. I'm pulling it up. Totally prepared. Royals I got at 323, Tigers 314, Fever 825, and the Liberty at 430. If all of those hit, I will make 1,700. Took a shot at it. If 2 of those hit, I'll be profitable. So let's roll. Manoa K's over. No, I don't think so. Tigers are. How are the Tigers in terms of strikeouts this year? I know they're not a good offensive team. Let's see how they are in terms of strikeouts. That would be a good question. No, Tigers about mid-pack. They struck it out 844 times this year, which is the same as the New York Yankees. I think I will live bet the dogs on WNBA and get way more points that way. I don't think you will. Unless both dogs start out horribly, I don't think you're going to get more points. But you could try your best, Robert. See, tell me how that goes tomorrow. I'm honestly curious because that's not a bad option if you think that the dogs are going to get off to really bad starts. Yo, what's up, Joe? Joe, I don't know if you heard me. Fever money line is part of my round robins today. I'm pretty sure you're nutting right now, but that's not the point.
Oh my God, son.
What's up, guys? What's up, David? Welcome. Sprinkle a little on the Rockies money line. Uriah should get hit hard and often tonight. I don't mind that. Didn't bet it though. I got a bad feeling that Alcantara might get hit. That's not a bad feeling. I got the over in this game. So
I have the Mets. Let the Mets put up 7 runs by themselves.
Yeah. It's not a bad feeling, D-Talk. It's not a bad feeling. Believe in the Yankees today. No. Alternative line minus 3.5. How about a no? How about we go into our squad bet, Nick? We're mentioning them. We have now hit 4 in a row. After starting off the month 3 and 10, we've hit all 4 of our plays this week, including hitting the Pittsburgh plus a run and a half. Because right now we're going for record, not unit size. Starting next month, we'll just keep track of unit size. But let's go ahead and give out the squad bet for today, which will be the Royals plus 2.5. That is a minus 115. Nick, why are we back in the boob today?
Because they are massive underdogs, and the Yankees are a team that I think we can make money fading a little bit down the stretch here, because they went off to that amazing start to the season, and I think we're going to see them come back down to earth a little bit. We've seen them struggle a little bit. Plus, their bullpen is a little bit beat up, so look for them to make some moves for the bullpen. But for right now, I think that they are vulnerable in the pen with no Michael King available as well, and then they had a couple other injuries. And this is a spot here where I think the Royals are live to potentially win this game straight up. Hence, I have the first 5 and full game money lines with them. So I think the Royals are very live, playing a little bit safe here, taking 2.5 runs. I have no problem doing that. Minus 115 is a great price for it too. So Royals plus 2.5, love it.
That's cool with me. By the way, the squad bet is plus 2.5. Me and Nick have the money lines. The squad bet, we were just trying to go not like 120 was kind of like our max juice for it. So I saw this. I sent it to the group chat. Both of them went thumbs up. Let's go for it. We are betting the Royals straight up money line. But the plus 2.5 is minus 115. We're going to use that one as the squad.
I want to talk you off of betting the 2.5 every single time there's a minus 300 as well, because usually they're around this price. And I've seen a lot of games that I've lost late, that like a couple games in that Toronto-Kansas City series where Toronto wins by 1 run or 2 runs.
That's fair. Yep, he's got the Fever and the Liberty money line parlay for close to 5,000. What did I get it at? That should be the first one that pops up. Yeah, $1 to win $48, so plus 4,800. I like it. You don't think the Liberty won't come through? You don't think? I think I like the Liberty more than I like the Fever. I don't know if 8 points is enough. I got it at 10. So I think that's fine. Cardinals run line, no. Right now, Cardinals. I just don't like that one. Giants, no. And Yankees, no. Are scoring big tonight. Watch. When I do not pick them, they score. Rangers, a great dog today. Make sure you take it.
I like the Angels. I bet the Angels.
I did not bet that game. So we'll see. Fever haven't won since June 19th. Is tonight the night? Well, they're due, right? No, I'm kidding. I only took them because I'm fading the Aces as massive favorites again. I'll get you 10 new subs if Kansas City covers the 2.5, or you could just get us 10 new subs in general.
Why not? Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel. It's free. There you go. You see Royals plus 2.5 at minus 105. You're in. Get it, Richie. Let's do this. Let's round out the week with a 5-0 squad bet record. That sounds like a great idea. Angels suck.
Yes, they do. but they win tonight.
So do the Royals. So do the Tigers. We're backing both of them. So do the Fever. I'm backing them. So do the Liberty.
So the Diamondbacks.
So do the Diamondbacks. Hey, you can't be scared to take crappy teams. In the MLB, the best teams will lose 60 games a year. The worst teams will win 60 games a year. Treat each and every game as an individual entity, because if you are banking on a team to win every single night, you're going to be vastly disappointed when all of a sudden a big dog comes out and wins. And I'm ready for tomorrow, people to come into the ESB show and be like, oh, the Yankees ruined my parlay, or oh, the Blue Jays ruined my parlay because they're minus 300 or minus 400. So I threw it in there to make it a 4-legger instead of a 3-legger, and that was the only thing that sucks. I'm ready for that to happen, Nick. I really am. Because I remember we mentioned this the other day when it was the Nationals, and then who beat the Braves? Who beat the Braves? Phillies beat the Braves.
Phillies beat the Braves, and Nationals beat the Dodgers.
So I remember calling that one. Hey guys, hi Dad, how you doing? We'll be done in a little bit, and we'll be on our way. Yankees suck. Thank you. There you go. Crying. Yeah, it happens. Brewers money line, take the run line. Braves money line, absolutely not. Those are both of those two juicy. Oh, 3-team parlay, sorry. And then Twins. Twins are the only one I like. Oh, sorry. I like the Brewers. I run line it. I don't mind the Twins. I do not like the Braves. No Braves. No cover spreads. No cover spreads against. Yeah, the Yankees. I mean, look at them yesterday. 1-0 win, and they got it in the bottom of the ninth when they probably shouldn't. When the Royals probably shouldn't have pitched to Judge. So, well, then don't be scared to take the Rockies money line. Then, I'm not. I'm just not. That was just one of them that I did not like.
I liked other plays on the slate.
Because honestly, I could have. You know what? We could have done Dog Day again today. Went out and grabbed the Nationals, the Royals, the Tigers, the Diamondbacks, the A's, and the Rockies, and threw them all together and say, poof, there you go. And Seattle, and went, there you go. Well, I'm not betting every single dog against me. That bit me in the ass yesterday. Although I love betting dogs, so I don't hate that idea anymore. If 2 dogs win, you smart. You win, smart betting. Yep. Let's go Mets. Let's go. Let's get it tonight. Do you like the Liberty +9? Yes. I think the Liberty wins straight up. Clip it. I think the Liberty wins straight up. What's up, Jock? Thanks for the thumbs up. Squad bet today. Royals plus the 2.5 runs at -115 versus the Bronx Bombers. By the way, I saw a funny meme in terms of these two teams. What the Yankees does, they replaced Gallo when they show him like 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts and everything. Yeah, Benintendi, a good replacement first night on the Yankees, 0 4 with a strikeout. Oof, that's not a good start for him, but hey, I just thought that was funny for a minute. Anyways, let's get risky. To Fever -4 for +2 grand. Do it. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. I think the Liberty have a lot better of a chance than the Fever at winning, but jeez, if you're going to take a shot, take a shot. Thanks, guys. Of course, D-Talk. Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar. We like to cap real sports here, not the WWE. I don't want to bet on anything scripted. No, thank you. -7. Joe.
Stop it. Get some help.
Screw it. Let's do it. All right, let's run it. -7 for the Indiana Fever at plus what? 5 grand? Come on, dude. What are we doing? Both -400 teams ain't winning. Exactly. That's the whole point. We don't need both Royals and the Tigers to win. We need one of them to win, and we're up 3 units. That's all we need. We don't need both of them to win. So
yeah. So hopefully.
Who let the dogs out?
Screw it. Let's do it then. You know what, Joe? Let's do it. Let's go Fever tonight. Let's go Liberty tonight. Let's go Dogs. Get the Royals. Get the Tigers. Let's just go crazy tonight with a bunch of dogs, Nick. What do we say?
say.
Who let the dogs out?
Oh shoot.
Okay, on that
We have
note,
solved the riddle.
on that note, everybody, no, it's all good. That's gonna wrap it up for today. I think that's a good way to wrap it up. Nick, should we mention anything before we go? Oh, yeah, go ahead, talk your CFL for a minute. My bad.
Yeah, I like three. I'm looking at 3 teams for this weekend. I've locked in 1 bet for tonight, and I'm looking to bet the other 2 as well for this weekend. I like the Riders tonight at plus 110, plus 115, whatever you can get them at. Saskatchewan. I think that's a pick 'em. I like Saskatchewan tonight at home as a dog against the BC Lions. I'm looking at the Calgary Stampeders to beat the 2-time defending Grey Cup champion and undefeated Winnipeg Blue Bombers at home on tomorrow. And I'm going to look at the money line here for the Ottawa Red Blacks to get their first win of the season against the Toronto Argonauts on Sunday.
You do that, Nick. You do that. That is everything for this week, guys. We want to thank you guys all for watching the Max Wagers Network or Game Time Decision on the Max Wagers Network. Make sure you guys check out BetMGM, the official sponsor of the Max Wagers Network and Game Time Decision. You can get a $1,000 risk-free bet on your first bet for new accounts. More importantly, check out the EuroSportsBets.com website. Whether or not you're getting me and Nick or you're getting anybody else, me and Nick's package right there, $49 for a week. You can get anybody else over there as well. Check out all of them. Squad bet for today is the Royals on the plus 2.5 run line. And that's good. Oh, make sure you check out me and Nick every single day, 10 a.m. on the Euro Sports Bets channel. Also, we're going to start prefacing it a little bit more. Trade deadline show, 3 to 5 on ESB, and then game time, 5 to 6 that day as well. So we're going to be live for 3 hours straight for constant trade deadline movements and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys check us out over there as well. Peace to you guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. My bad. Monday. As we round out. And you know what? We'll see you next month. We'll see you next month for the Game Time Decision as we'll start August. For then, we'll talk to you guys next week. Have a good night, guys.